All right, so the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is sign into our Oracle Cloud infrastructure by typing it in on Google, accessing the second link that will bring us to the home page. On the top of the home page, you can see the sign into Oracle Cloud. Go ahead and type in your Oracle Cloud account name and click Next. It'll ask you for your credentials. Go ahead and select your credentials and type them in. You should have them from your free tier. If you need a link to that video, the link will be in the description. Now that we're at the home menu, let's go to Oracle Database, Autonomous Database. Click Create Autonomous Database. Input your display name, as well as your database name. Select Apex as your workload type. Shared infrastructure is fine. Configurations for the database are okay. Administrator credentials need to be inputted. Select your password and confirm your password. Choose your network access. Secure access from everywhere is fine. License included is okay. Go ahead and click Create Autonomous Database. Now we will wait for the Apex instance to provision. It should take about 60 seconds. Once it's done, we can go ahead and click on our Apex instance name and access the workspace. For now, let's just wait. Okay, now that it's available and is finally provisioned, let's go ahead and click on that blue link under Apex Instance, launch Apex in blue. And now we should be able to finally log into our Apex workspace. Your password is what you used when you created your autonomous database. Sign into administration. Go ahead and click Create Workspace. Select New Schema. And this is up to you. You can put into your workspace name or your workspace username. Whatever you want to use, it's completely fine. Just make sure you remember all of these credentials as you will be using them to access your Apex application. All right, now we're into our administration services. You can see Manage Instance, Workspace, as well as Activity. We're going to go ahead and click on that green banner and select the yellow link. Go ahead and input your password. This is the password you just created in your Apex workspace. Now we are into the App Builder homepage for Apex. For this use case, we will be selecting Gallery and installing a starter app to view the capabilities Apex has to offer right out of the box. Let's go ahead and select Starter Apps and click on Opportunities and install it. So after this installs, you will be able to run the application. These starter apps are pre-built applications that serve specific use cases. So if you wanted to develop on top of them, you could. Or if you wanted to, you could create your own app from a spreadsheet or from scratch. But for this case, we will be using a sample. So now we are in our page designer area. We can run our application, type in our credentials from earlier, sign in, and now we just have some configurations we can select. Go ahead and complete setup if you're okay with those. And now we are in our Opportunities web app. So in a matter of seconds, we deployed an autonomous database with an Apex instance on top of it. We installed a starter app. We ran the application. And now we are able to view this application fully fledged, as well as its functionality and anything that might encompass inside of it. All right, so let's see how we can turn this application into an application that can be viewed on an iPhone or any other device. We will start by selecting Opportunities, go to Share Components. You can also select it right there. Under User Interface, select Progressive Web App. Declare Enable Progressive Web App, as well as Installable, and you can change the appearance of the installable file if you want to. as well as the service worker configuration. It's completely up to you. Now let's go back to our web page, inspect, and view it as a progressive web app. Let's inspect the element, change the dimensions to an iPhone XR, and as you can see, everything has shrunk down to adjust to the width of an iPhone. In a matter of seconds, we've created a mobile app. You can also install it at the top of the Opportunities homepage. If you want to install it on your operating system, you can. That way it's easily accessible. You can also install it to access the application offline, so you do not need to be connected to any servers. We can view our calendar as well. Everything has shrunk down and looks perfectly beautiful. So this really does showcase how strong Apex is in terms of low-code developing and provisioning a website in a matter of seconds.